I once had the chance to visit my younger cousin's house. As soon as I arrived, he showed me around the entire home, and I could see that every space was arranged quite fully and conveniently. However, when I stepped into the master bedroom, I noticed that there were many different items placed inside the room. Green plants, clothes, and even electronic devices all appearing in the same resting space. For many people, this kind of arrangement may seem completely normal. If something feels convenient in a certain spot, they simply place it there. But from a feng shui perspective, the bedroom is a place that needs quietness and balance. So when you place unsuitable items in this space, or arrange things in a way that is too messy and chaotic, the vital energy inside the room may have difficulty flowing smoothly. Over time, this can potentially affect the wealth, luck, as well as the health of your own family. So what are the items that should not be placed in the bedroom? And if you have already arranged them in your resting space, how should you adjust them so that the bedroom becomes more harmonious and stable? Now, let's explore this together right after this. First, the item you should avoid placing in the bedroom is Number 1. Mirrors. In feng shui, mirrors belong to the metal element. They carry a very strong ability to reflect and amplify energy. Meanwhile, the bedroom is a place that needs quietness and belongs more to yin energy, in order to follow the principle of storing wind and gathering energy, which means collecting vital energy so your body can recover after a long day. When you place a mirror directly facing the bed, the mirror unintentionally turns this space into an active energy field filled with strong yang movement. When the flow of energy moves through the room at night and passes the mirror, it is repeatedly reflected back, causing the vital energy to scatter instead of settling down. In addition, this energetic conflict can disturb the energy field inside your room, making it harder for you to sleep deeply. You may also be more likely to have nightmares, and when you wake up, your mind may feel unclear and less alert. Not only that, placing a mirror directly across from the bed is also considered a taboo in married life. Ancient feng shui texts have a saying, "When there is a mirror in the bedroom, the marriage may invite disturbance." This means that a mirror facing the bed symbolizes the doubling of images, and it may suggest the appearance of a third person or unnecessary suspicion and cracks between two people. And as you know, the root of wealth luck lies in harmony. Once the family becomes disharmonious, the fortune of the entire home may also begin to decline. Besides that, if you place a mirror facing the bedroom door, it may push opportunities and financial luck out of the room. And if you place a mirror facing the bathroom, it may spread unclean energy into the sleeping area, affecting both your health and your clarity of thinking. To preserve prosperous energy and protect the wealth luck of the room, you should move the mirror to a position where, when you are lying on the bed, you cannot see your own reflection from any direct angle. If the mirror has already been fixed onto the wardrobe, or if the room is too small to move it elsewhere, you should always close the wardrobe doors tightly before going to sleep. Or you can use a thick, dark-colored fabric curtain to completely cover the mirror surface. Fabric materials that belong to the wood or earth element can act like a natural filter. They help absorb and soften the aggressive, reflective energy of the metal element, restoring peace to the room and helping nourish a smoother, more favorable flow of fortune. Number 2. Electronic devices. From a feng shui perspective, electronic devices are one of the reasons why the energy inside your family's bedroom may gradually decline over time. The reason usually comes from the 5-element nature of these devices. Whether they are operating or turned off, electronic devices can still give off heat and electrical currents, so they are classified under the fire element. The core nature of the fire element is explosive, dispersing, and constantly moving upward. Meanwhile, the bedroom needs the calmness of the water element and the stability of the earth element, in order to reach a balanced yin and yang state. But when you place these sources of fire energy around your sleeping area, they continuously release active energy and burn away the quietness that the room needs in order to store wind and gather energy. The presence of too much fire creates a situation known as water and fire not yet harmonized. This refers to a state of conflict between water and fire, making it difficult for positive energy to settle down and nourish both your body and your life fortune. According to feng shui records, the area at the head of the bed is the black tortoise position for a person when lying down. It represents peace, support, and protection for your central nervous system. When you place your phone right next to the headboard, or when a large television screen faces the bed, it creates a condition known as fire pressing against the head. This means that fire energy surrounds and pressures the top of the head. This chaotic fire energy continuously releases disturbing energy waves, directly scattering vital energy and causing your mind to become unsettled. Once your nervous system and your body's biological energy field are disturbed continuously for 6 to 8 hours every night, your spirit may lose clarity when you wake up. From the practical cause and effect view of feng shui, a mind that has lost energy cannot make wise decisions in business or work. Opportunities may come and go, but you may not be able to hold on to them. At the same time, the decline of your wealth luck can also be seen as a natural result of this. If your work or daily habits make it impossible to remove these devices completely from the bedroom, then you must maintain a safe, energetic distance. Do not place your phone or computer right next to the head of the bed while sleeping. Instead, keep them at least 2 meters away from where you lie down. For a television placed directly across from the bed, the most effective solution is to use a cabinet with wooden doors to cover it. Or more simply, you can use a dark-colored cloth belonging to the earth element to cover the screen completely before sleeping. This helps isolate the reflective fire energy coming from the screen. At the same time, you should develop the habit of turning off the power completely or switching your phone to night mode in order to cut off the hidden movement of energy. This restores purity and quietness to your resting space, allowing wealth energy to have a better chance of accumulating in your bedroom over the long term. Number 3. Sharp objects. Sharp objects are a feng shui mistake that many families may accidentally make because of their decorating preferences. Placing knives, scissors, feng shui swords, animal horns, fangs, claws, or items with sharp and pointed edges in the bedroom is like bringing poisonous arrows into the space and letting them pierce directly into the energy field that nourishes your destiny every night. From the perspective of spatial energy, pointed objects are places where harmful energy gathers and radiates. This is also known as spearhead sha. According to traditional feng shui principles, form creates energy. The smaller and sharper a pointed corner is, the more concentrated and aggressive the energy pressure it releases becomes. The bedroom is a place that needs a sense of protection. It belongs more to yin energy so that vital energy can gather. But when you place objects carrying harmful energy in the room, they continuously shoot out sharp streams of conflicting energy, turning your resting place into a space of tension and causing your mind to remain in a defensive state. The result of this situation is that it may wear down your family harmony and your wealth sector. Ancient feng shui texts have a saying, "Sharp corners create conflict, and harmful energy breaks the wealth vessel." This means that wherever sharp corners point toward, arguments may easily arise, and the harmful energy from those conflicts can break the family's container of wealth. When you sleep, your body is in a relaxed state. If you are surrounded by sharp energy throughout the night, you may become more irritable, impatient, and easily angered with your partner. Once the family becomes disharmonious and unity is broken, prosperous energy cannot stay. Wealth only grows in places where vital energy is harmonious and peaceful. Besides that, the impact of harmful energy on the nervous system may also lead to headaches, reduced financial judgment, and weaker work sensitivity during the day. As a result, money may keep slipping away, and your work may become blocked for reasons you cannot clearly explain. To neutralize this harmful energy, you should gather all items such as knives and scissors and store them neatly inside closed drawers. Do not leave them exposed on the dressing table or bedside shelf. Next, for sharp decorative objects with aggressive energy, such as feng shui swords or animal horns, you should remove them completely from the bedroom and display them instead in the living room or office, where stronger yang energy is more suitable. Finally, if the room has fixed sharp corners from the architectural structure, such as a pillar corner or a protruding wall corner pointing directly at the bed, and you cannot remove it, then you can neutralize it by placing a screen in front of that sharp corner. This helps break and soften the harmful energy before it can damage your personal energy field. Number 4. Antiques, relics, and statues of gods or Buddhas with unknown origins. When you place antiques, statues of gods or Buddhas, or portraits of deceased people directly inside your resting space, from a feng shui perspective, this action is directly creating a distortion in the spiritual flow of energy and in the energetic system connected to your personal destiny. First of all, statues of gods and Buddhas are among the highest spiritual symbols, carrying a field of pure yang energy, while the bedroom is a place where personal and private activities take place. Traditional feng shui scriptures on residential energy often state that placing sacred statues in this area violates a major taboo known as disrespectful sha and may weaken your blessings and block your path of advancement. When the order of respect is reversed, prosperous energy becomes covered and hidden, making it difficult for wealth luck to reach you. Your business and work may also often face obstacles and become difficult to break through in the future. Similarly, portraits of the deceased carry pure yin energy and evoke the idea of loss and separation. The bedroom of the living needs to focus on vital energy in order to nourish the body. When you keep this type of energy inside the bedroom, it may create an attachment to the past, form a blockage in your biological energy field, cause you to fall into a state of restless dreams, and prevent new opportunities for prosperity from coming to you. Besides that, displaying antiques with unknown origins in the bedroom also hides extremely dangerous risks. By nature, every antique, after existing for dozens or even hundreds of years, accumulates a phenomenon known as energy memory, also called residual energy. If that object once belonged to places filled with resentment, scenes of misfortune, or was buried underground in a grave, then it will often carry very strong negative energy. Ancient feng shui texts have a saying, "When antiques enter the bedroom, the family's fortune becomes unsettled." This means that when antiques are brought into the bedroom, the family's overall fortune may become unstable. When you place an antique inside your resting space, the negative energy from that object will continuously spread out, breaking the stable biological energy field that protects you while you sleep. This may cause strange dreams, lead to mental decline, and your business may also often face many difficulties and unnecessary bad luck. To bring everything back onto the proper feng shui path and protect your fortune for statues of gods or Buddhas, you should move them to the worship room or the living room places that are elevated, clean, and suitable for worship. As for portraits of the deceased, they should also be returned to their proper place on the ancestral altar, so the departed can be at peace and the living do not lose vital energy. Finally, with antiques, you should remove them from the bedroom and move them to the study, office, or living room. In particular, before displaying them, you should clean them carefully with 5-spice water made from cinnamon, star anise, cloves, ginger, and lemongrass, or use agarwood incense to to cleanse the entire object, helping eliminate any remaining negative energy and restore purity to the living space. Number 5. Green plants. Plants are often seen as symbols of life and purification, so many people like to bring them into the bedroom to create a fresher atmosphere. However, from the perspective of traditional energy flow, turning the bedroom into a small indoor garden may not be a wise choice. It can quietly create competition for vital energy at night and gradually weaken your personal fortune. In feng shui, plants carry strong wood energy. The nature of wood is growth, movement, and constant expansion toward the light, but the bedroom needs quietness and stillness. When too many plants are placed here, wood energy may become too active, disturbing the peaceful state of the room and making it harder for the mind to truly rest. In addition, the soil and regular watering can create excess dampness and water energy in the room. This may pollute the energy field and cause nourishing energy to scatter instead of settling down to support wealth luck. Thorny plants, such as cacti, are especially unsuitable for the bedroom because their sharp thorns may release harmful energy and create tension within the family. Strongly scented flowers placed too close to the bed may also disturb the relationship between husband and wife. Plants with tiny leaves or scattered small flowers may symbolize trivial problems and unfinished matters, making work feel messy and difficult to complete. Artificial plants and dried flowers are also not ideal because they carry stagnant energy and may suppress the flow of good luck. To keep the bedroom balanced, you should place no more than 1 or 2 small potted plants in the room. Choose plants with round, thick, and soft leaves to create a more harmonious feeling. At the same time, move thorny plants and strongly scented flowers to the balcony or living room. When placing plants in the bedroom, choose quiet corners. Do not place them right next to the head of the bed or directly facing your face while you sleep. This helps protect your personal energy field and allows wealth energy to gather more steadily. Bedroom feng shui is about the relationship between people and their living environment. Removing unsuitable items such as mirrors, electronic devices, sharp objects, antiques, and excessive plants is a way to clear the energy field and welcome better opportunities. A clean, open, and balanced bedroom can help you restore your energy, sharpen your mind, and create better conditions for a more prosperous life. And if you have any questions about feng shui home arrangement, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below so we can discuss them together in the next videos. Goodbye, and see you again.